What is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the VIRMEE VT3 Lite fitness tracker, which is compatible with iPhone, Android phones. It's customizable. It has customizable watch faces, heart rate monitor, sleep tracker, step counter, waterproof fitness for men and women. So here's our box. This is just $36 currently. It's originally $40 on Amazon, so let's check it out. Nice packaging. Alright, so here's the watch. So the packaging's great. You actually get two bands. This is nice. This is padded. Just to set that aside. You also get another band here. Actually, this one's a little longer, so depending on your wrist size, actually. Here we have our user manual. So it just charges with a USB adapter, power bank, and the USB port itself. Here is our cable. So I actually have a charging piece that I haven't seen before. So that's nifty. And then we have our USB. There we go, there's the interface. Choose your language. And it is touch. Please connect to the app to sync time and get more functions. So there we go. Pretty neat design. Swipe over, you can see your heart rate, message, alarm, stopwatch, compass timer. So the interface is pretty simple, no messages. Obviously we're not connected to the app currently, so we'll do that later. But yeah, nice. For the charging, this cable here that you're provided gets it's magnetic, so that's nice. It just goes right on there, and then this gets plugged in. Now this cable is quite short. I do wish that the charging cable was a little bit longer. That's the whole length here. It's not super long, so you might need to get a USB extension cable or USB extender from USB-A to another USB-A. That way you can use it at a longer distance if you're wanting it by your bedside or something. Alright guys, so I've had a little chance to take a peek at the app. The app is pretty nice. Here is the watch right here, compared to my Apple Watch Series 3 Nike Sport Watch. So it's very nice and nice looking, great interface. There is our activities. Go back. Here is some of the applications. It's heart rate, message. Oops, I accidentally clicked that. And you can scroll through these. You can also go left and you can go up so you can see your heart rate, number of steps, your stand goals, calories burned, music, and there's the watch face there. So the app is really nice. It's easy to set up, easy to pair. So here it is. There's my device. It shows your battery. It says connected. You can message notifications. You can choose which notifications you want to get on your app, on your watch rather. You can set your format, time format, date format, unit of measurements. It'll ask you for, your weight, your height, and your age to gauge roughly and get a better understanding of heart rate and all of that. If you go to data, there's a nice sync. You can also sync it to the Apple's heart rate and their health related applications. So that's really cool. So if we go here, we can hit fast walk, hit OK. Yep, there it goes. And then to stop it, it's a long press. Or to pause it, it's just a tap. And then to stop it, it's a long press. Then you can hit the stop button. And then you can end this exercise. You can see the summary of it. So that's really cool. So that's pretty much it. The application is very easy to use, very easy to pair. It's just Bluetooth. Here it is on the App Store. It just says Virmee. You can search it. They also have it has a scannable QR code in the user manual. So very easy to set up, very easy to connect. Give myself a call here, and we'll see if we get the notification on the watch. Yep, there it is. So that works great. The notifications are awesome. This, I already can tell for the price, is definitely worth it. Definitely check out this watch. It's $36 currently on Amazon, and it has a lot of the features that the iPhone or the Apple Watch does, and it's a fraction of the price compared to Fitbit, and way cheaper than getting a Apple Watch. So definitely check out this watch. It's nice, it's slick, it's very comfortable, it wears very comfortably, and again, you can see it compared to my Apple Watch. It's very, very clean. All right, so here are 3 different watches. This is the VIRMEE Smart Watch, and this is the Fitbit Surge. This is the Apple Watch Series 3 Nike Sport. So you can see the different sizes. The Fitbit and the VIRMEE are very similar in size. It is a little thinner on the VIRMEE, nice and compact. Honestly, the VIRMEE feels, I think, a little cleaner. It's just a little smaller interface, but they all work really, really well. Responsiveness, let's see. It takes a little bit longer for the response time on the VIRMEE, but that's so minor. That one was faster though. So yeah, they all work really, really well. You can see how they look and compare. And again, tomorrow will be the true test on the accuracy. Go to heart rate monitor, and we're just gonna see how it measures heart rate. So more or less, this is roughly what I noticed during workouts. At times, it was anywhere between 1, 3, 5, or 10 off. There you see it jump down to 60, 69, and Apple Watch showing 79. Majority of the time during a workout session, I was seeing my Apple Watch and a Fitbit Versa being 1 or 2 BPMs apart. And the VIRMEE was roughly 10 off from those 2. Now, I don't know which one is necessarily deemed the most accurate, but the VIRMEE one does seem to jump around a little bit more so than the Fitbit and Apple Watch, at least during workouts. Like right now, like I'm pretty relaxed, and Apple Watch is going down, but the heart rate on, or BPM on VIRMEE skyrocketing. I am a little skeptical on how accurate the measurements are on the VIRMEE smartwatch. If you're on the market for a smartwatch and you're just looking for a watch that is a smartwatch and can receive phone notifications at your wrist, this is the watch for you. You can't beat the price. If you're wanting a watch that is the most accurate for activity tracking, you might want to consider a different watch, or maybe the upgraded version of this watch. So after wearing the VIRMEE VT3 Smart Watch and the Fitbit Versa Smart Watch for a total of 24 hours, this also included a high-intensity Orange Theory workout. It was an hour-long workout, and I decided to use the activity type aerobics. Now that is one that both the VIRMEE and the Fitbit Versa supported, and that is why we did the aerobics option in the settings. So looking at the sleep tracking, we can see that there are some slight differences. According to the Fitbit Versa, got a little bit more sleep, VIRMEE slightly less, and significantly more on the light sleep. The one thing that stood out here obviously was the awake category. VIRMEE said was only awake 10 minutes before falling asleep, and the Fitbit Versa says otherwise, says 58 minutes.
The one thing that I did find really alarming was the steps. The steps do seem a little bit off, unfortunately, on the VIRMEE VT3 Smart Watch. That's fine. It's not a deal breaker. It's a fantastic watch for the price, and the notifications are a huge plus. Fitbit Versa seemed a little bit more accurate in terms of the number of steps. There's no way it was that big of a difference. There's no way it was 10,000. But yeah. Workout activity. This is another one that had some differences that I wanted to point out. Heart rate. It is a fairly high intensity workout. So average heart rate you can see at 107 versus the Fitbit Versa at 147. The other one that I wanted to point out here was the regular / below active. So the regular is what it shows on the Fitbit Versa, 6 minutes roughly, which sounds about right, kind of the startup warm-up phase of the workout. On the VIRMEE, it says 30 minutes. That's half of the workout, and as a high-intensity workout session, I find that to be quite off. Versa shows, the peak and cardio, and it said 0 for the extreme, which I thought was interesting considering on the VIRMEE, considering that the regular / below active was at 30 and so high. The 6 different heart rate zones is a really neat feature of the VIRMEE, whereas the Fitbit only has the 4 different heart rate zones. Now let's weigh the pros and the cons. The pros: it's easy to sync, set up, and use. You can get smartwatch notifications synced from apps on your phone, iOS and or Android. It has fantastic battery life. In the 24 hours that I was wearing the watch, it went from 100% to 87%. So it drained just 13% battery in that 24-hour duration, which included that workout. It's got a comfortable watch band, which is very breathable. It shows the lowest heart rate from a workout and has a great overall breakdown of the heart rate in the applications for these workouts. The phone app looks really clean, very professional. The cons. Now, overall, I did find the activity tracking data to be inaccurate. Thoroughly tested against the Nike Series 3 Apple Watch and the Fitbit Versa in combination with the Orange Theory workout and the 24-hour monitoring. The numbers were just not adding up like the Apple Watch and the Fitbit Versa were. I found the steps to be inaccurate. The heart rate was a little all over the place, as you saw in the video, and it seemed a little inaccurate with the workout and activity tracking. Sleep tracking I thought also was slightly inaccurate. The only reason I say that is because I was definitely up a lot longer, couldn't fall asleep than that 10 minutes. The VIRMEE shows active calories burned and not total calories burned for that day. There are limited activity options as well. I found them to be more sports focused and not so much strength training, mixed cardio, weightlifting, stuff of that nature. Now, despite some of these cons, I do still really enjoy this watch for the reasons of the pros. If you're someone that is simply looking to get mobile application notifications at your wrist, this is the watch for you. It is a smart watch and it holds true to that. If you're looking for something with the most accurate activity tracking and data, you might want to look at one of the other VIRMEE products or consider a different watch. Overall, I'm pleased with the VIRMEE smartwatch. For the price of under $40 USD, that is really hard to beat for what you get with this watch. And that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.